Tesla has quietly been working on something that could flip the electric vehicle world on its head. No flashy announcement, no big stage moment, just a quiet reveal of a battery that might completely rewrite the rules of the industry. On the surface, it doesn't sound like much. This new high-performance battery actually stores a little less energy than the ones in Tesla's current pilot production vehicles. And yet, the range is exactly the same. The reason? Massive efficiency gains. We're talking over 7% improvement already, and that's with the technology still in its early stages. What makes this truly disruptive is what it means for the future of EV ownership. For decades, drivers have been told that eventually their battery will fade and need replacing. But what if it didn't? What if a battery could last for a century, deliver a full discharge in under a minute, and still keep more than 80% of its capacity after 10 years? That's not just a step forward, it's a leap into uncharted territory. And while the public is still getting its first glimpse of this breakthrough, some people are already panicking. Major players in the battery market are feeling the heat, especially in China, where an enormous $340 billion lithium supply chain has been built over decades. That empire is suddenly looking fragile. Lithium prices are volatile, supply is limited, and now an alternative technology is knocking at the door. Over the past 3 months, Tesla's Gigafactory in Nevada has been hit by more than 47,000 cyber attacks. Every single one of them had the same goal: steal the secrets behind this new aluminum-ion battery. To understand why aluminum-ion batteries are such a threat to lithium's dominance, you first have to look at what we've been relying on all this time. Lithium-ion batteries are deceptively simple. Inside is a thin strip of metal foil, coated in a black paste, rolled up, and sealed in a small cylinder. That's it. And yet, this humble design powers everything from laptops to electric cars, even satellites orbiting Earth. The problem is that when a lithium battery fails, it can fail in the worst possible way, with sudden, explosive energy release. Fires, toxic smoke, catastrophic damage. And despite years of refinement, the core technology hasn't changed much. One of the unspoken truths of the auto industry is that battery degradation has been part of the business model. A battery that wears out keeps the customer tied to service plans, replacements, and ongoing costs. Tesla's new design breaks that cycle. After 100,000 charge cycles, their aluminum-ion battery isn't just holding up, it's actually performing better than it did brand new, in some cases by 13%. That means these batteries could outlast the vehicles they're installed in. And the applications go way beyond passenger cars. Heavy-duty trucks, electric aircraft, even military systems could benefit from this technology. The real strength of aluminum-ion isn't just in the chemistry. It's in breaking free from the rare material bottleneck. Lithium, cobalt, and manganese are expensive and difficult to mine. They require complex supply chains, often crossing multiple continents before they reach a factory. Aluminum, on the other hand, is abundant, cheap, and available almost everywhere. Tesla hasn't just swapped out one metal for another. They've redesigned the battery from the ground up. The secret lies in something called a quantum tunnel architecture, which allows aluminum ions to move through the cell structure 23 times faster than lithium ions. Inside each cell, there are nanostructured graphene channels that can repair themselves during charging. That means instead of degrading over time, the battery becomes more efficient the more you use it. And then there's the energy density. In early tests, Tesla's aluminum-ion cells have hit more than 700 watt-hours per kilogram. Compare that to the 180 to 200 watt-hours per kilogram you get from the lithium packs in a Model 3, and you start to see the potential. That kind of energy density could push a car's range far beyond what most drivers ever imagined. In some cases, close to 1,000 miles on a single charge. Realistically, you won't see Tesla selling a 1,000-mile sedan anytime soon. Instead, they could shrink the size of the battery pack, cut weight, and slash costs while still delivering more range than today's EVs. There's also the safety factor. One of the biggest dangers with lithium batteries is dendrite formation, tiny metal spikes that grow inside the cell during charging. These spikes can puncture the separator, short the battery, and cause fires or explosions. Aluminum-ion batteries, when paired with the right electrolytes, don't form dendrites. That means they can be charged faster, last longer, and operate more safely. Tests from universities and research labs have shown aluminum batteries can endure tens of thousands of cycles without serious degradation. They're far less prone to overheating, and if something does go wrong, they don't release the same toxic smoke as burning lithium cells. Now let's talk cost, because that's where aluminum really starts to pull away. Producing a lithium-ion battery costs between $55 and $100 per kilowatt-hour. Aluminum-ion production comes in at just $15 to $25 per kilowatt-hour. The raw material itself is dramatically cheaper, around 1/50th the price of lithium, and aluminum manufacturing already has a massive global infrastructure in place. That cost difference is huge when you scale it up. A Tesla Model 3 battery pack currently costs about $6,500 to produce. With aluminum-ion cells, that could drop to around $2,000. For a Model Y, you're looking at a cut from over $10,000 down to about $5,000. That's the kind of reduction that could make an affordable electric car a reality, not just a promise. This is especially important for Tesla's upcoming projects. The so-called Model 2, the compact, budget-friendly EV Musk has hinted at for years, needs to be cheap to build and cheap to sell. Aluminum-ion could make that possible without sacrificing performance. The same goes for the Optimus robot. A lighter, more energy-dense battery means longer operation between charges and greater efficiency for tasks like factory work or logistics. Tesla's engineers even describe the new cell design in almost biological terms. Each one has microscopic sensors that monitor temperature, pressure, and electrical flow in real time. The battery can adjust the graphene channels on the fly to manage stress and maintain peak performance. It's not just a block of stored energy anymore. It's an adaptive, intelligent system that interacts with the vehicle and the driver. What's interesting is how quiet Tesla has been about this. There's no big PR campaign, no dramatic keynote. Just slow, careful testing, internal reports, and tight control over who gets access to the data. This is sensitive technology, the kind of thing that could shift entire markets and even change geopolitical balances. For years, lithium-ion batteries have been stuck near their theoretical maximum energy density of about 250 watt-hours per kilogram. Tesla's aluminum-ion breakthrough has already more than doubled that in real-world conditions. That's why the potential range figures sound so extreme. Put the same size pack in a Model Y and you could, on paper, break the 1,000-mile mark. In practice, Tesla will likely prioritize smaller packs, lighter cars, and lower prices over pushing range to its limits. And that's the smarter move. Lighter batteries improve efficiency, cut costs, and make cars cheaper to build. Of course, lithium's problem isn't just its performance, it's the cost volatility. Prices have spiked as much as 500% in recent years, something even Elon Musk has complained about publicly. Add in cobalt and nickel, which are often even more expensive, and the economics of lithium-based EVs start to look shaky. Aluminum avoids all of that. It's everywhere, easy to refine, and far less tied to unstable global markets. That stability could be just as important as the performance gains when it comes to mass adoption. So when will we actually see aluminum-ion Teslas on the road? The first production line for these batteries is being set up right now at a new facility next to Giga Nevada. Tesla's goal is to have it running by the end of the year, though they're not committing to exact dates for when the batteries will be in customer cars. Industry watchers expect the Model 2 to be the first to use them, with Optimus following soon after. If Tesla can hit the cost and performance targets they're aiming for, aluminum-ion could quickly spread across their entire lineup. It's rare to see a single innovation that has the potential to change so many aspects of an industry at once. This battery is lighter, denser, safer, cheaper, and longer-lasting than what's on the market today. It doesn't just give Tesla an edge, it could force the entire EV world to rethink how they build and price their cars. And if it works as promised, it might just make the idea of battery replacement and the limitations of lithium a thing of the past.